Good day, I welcome you back, Dr. Scott, your online headache doc, the only doctor of any kind certified by both the American and International Boards of Commonsensical Medicine. Welcome back to Relief at Last, what your doctor won't tell you about your migraines, your headaches, and your pain. Today's question of the day: despite my amazing progress, going from 3 to 4 migraines a week down to 1, maybe 2 migraines per month, my doctor still claims that there is no connection between my spinal disorder and my migraines. Well, everybody's entitled to an opinion, and as you'll hear at the end of every single episode of the Online Headache Doc podcast, these are the facts, and everything else, well, it's just another opinion. So, really, you have a couple of different choices here. You can make the important decisions about your migraine and headache care based on your doctor's professional opinion, but as we've established many times before, opinions are plentiful. You can consult 2 or 3 different specialists, and you will usually get 2 or 3 differing, conflicting opinions. So, as we talked about last week, healthcare is a business. And unfortunately, much of the time, the business of healthcare gets in the way of you getting the help that you need. The politics of healthcare interferes with your ability to finally achieve significant, long-lasting relief. And to me, at the very least, that is selfish on the part of your doctor. It's arrogant on the part of your doctor, and it simply shows your doctor's ignorance. And by ignorance, that's not a derogatory term. Ignorance means your doctor is simply unaware of what decades upon decades of proven published research really says. Look, you don't have to agree with my opinion because I don't give opinions. You don't have to agree or disagree with your doctor's opinion. They're just opinions, and everybody has their right to those opinions. However, here's my concern. When your doctor's ignorant opinion interferes with you achieving the proven results that you desperately need and desperately deserve, that peeves me. So, number 1, you can make your decisions based on opinions, realizing that every opinion that you get is going to lead you toward a different conclusion, and more than likely is going to lead you down a different path of treatment, which is designed to attempt to temporarily treat or manage your migraine and headache symptoms. So your first choice is keep trying things out. Jump on that merry-go-round of trying this and trying that, trying this, trying that, hoping somehow you're going to achieve significant long-lasting relief. This is what your doctor wants you to do. Stay on the medical merry-go-round. That way, you stay in their loop, in their business of healthcare. You're playing their politics of healthcare by continuing to ride the ride of trying things out, hoping for some kind of significant long-lasting relief. I strongly discourage this option. Option number 2, as we've also discussed on many occasions, the research that has been published in medical journals and publications is plentiful. And we're not talking a research study or 2 or 3 or 10 or 50. We're talking hundreds upon hundreds of proven, published studies performed since the early 1950s and continuing to this very day, that all clearly show, despite having migraines and headaches, many of the symptoms obviously occurring in your head, thus the term headaches, do not originate from a problem inside of your head, but rather specific upper spinal disorders resulting in what we term in our day-to-day practice spinal compression or spinal canal compression. And this is proven time and time again, specific upper spinal disorders, to be the number one most prominent cause of headaches of all types, including migraines. One of the most recent studies out of Canada suggests that at least 70% of all headaches of all types originate from upper spinal disorders and not a problem inside of your head. Again, if you look in the wrong place, you're never going to find what you're looking for, and that is the cause of your migraine and headache symptoms. So continue to ride the merry-go-round, continue to try things out time and time again, day after day, week after week, month after month, and unfortunately, as was the case with me, year after year, hoping for some kind of long-lasting relief, without even knowing what the real cause of your symptoms is, or consult a multi-specialty migraine and headache expert that will take the time to listen to you, to listen to your concerns, to answer your questions, to discuss the skepticism that sometimes comes about. Yes, it's true. Skepticism is real, especially when, quote-unquote, alternative type of treatments are highly discouraged by many doctors. Let me back up. By many in the medical profession. So we absolutely need great medical professionals to help us keep our symptoms under control, but only while the true cause of your migraines and headaches is addressed, not as a long-term, quote-unquote, solution, or as a long-term treatment method, continuing to pump your body full of foreign chemical drugs, somehow hoping that's going to fix the cause. Again, we said it last week, there isn't such thing as a magic pill, shot, or potion. There never was such a thing. And remember, there never will be. The cause of your migraines and headaches is not a shortage of drugs in your system. Stop already. Focus first and foremost on pinpointing the real, true cause. Then and only then can a treatment plan be put into place that will address this cause once and for all. That's what it's all about. Proven results, not trying things out, hoping. So, like we discussed last week, I am not surprised at all. We have medical professionals of all specialties working in our network here at Headache Relief Center. Pain management specialists, neurologists, primary care doctors, chiropractors, physical therapists. It is absolutely essential that you pinpoint the cause to know what we're trying to fix, rather than trying different modalities, trying different types of treatment, hoping for results. Does that make sense? Look, I've been there myself. I was on the medical merry-go-round for years. It got me nowhere. As a matter of fact, my symptoms continued to worsen, happening more frequently and more severely over time. Well, of course, if you leave the cause of the problem lurking, and the longer you leave the cause of the problem lurking, the more severe your symptoms will become. It may start as a headache, develop into migraine-type headaches, develop into brain fog. It can develop into mechanical issues such as TMJ disorders, dizziness, vertigo. You gotta fix the cause of the problem first. There is no other way to proven, long-lasting relief from your migraine and headache symptoms. Again, I mentioned last week, join us in the coming days In the month of November, we're adding 2 new features to onlineheadachedoc.com. This will help us to serve more people around the world, help answer more specific questions, and help you with a simple, easy to follow, step-by-step formula so that you know what to do next. Where do you go? What kind of a doctor should you see? Is there a specialist near you that specializes specifically in these upper spinal disorders that result in migraines and headaches? My job is help provide the resources that you want and that you need so that you are able to achieve the long-lasting results that I've been lucky to have found. Thanks for listening. Please share this podcast with a friend, a family member, somebody that you know and care about that continues to battle ongoing migraines and headaches. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. Scott, your online headache doc, and those are the facts. And everything else, well, it's just another conflicting opinion. The information contained in this podcast is for informational purposes only and is not meant to substitute for your doctor or healthcare provider's advice or recommendations. It is based on Dr. Scott's personal experience battling debilitating migraines for years, as well as his more than 31 years in private practice, specializing exclusively in migraine, headache, and chronic pain disorders. Copyright 2024 by Milagros Media, LLC.